Lucifer's waterfall and shit like that.
Yeah, I just started my own class.
What a way to start that on. Holy feck. Hi, everybody. Welcome to some Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes. Apparently, we sit around and talk about gaping buttholes.
You're welcome.
Don't you all talk about that? Doesn't everyone talk about that?
Perfectly normal conversational starter.
I thought it was D&D canon to start off a session with that.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, what do you expect?
I mean,
At
what
this
does
point,
anybody
I don't
else
know
talk
what I
about?
expect.
Shenanigans.
I come into every
unexpected.
session of this just holding a grenade with the pin and the cap removed, and I'm just waiting.
Expect the unexpected, as they say on card captors.
Yeah, indeed.
That's very true.
One of the first
Project
animes I ever
Zero.
watched.
Sorry, you've never watched card captors?
No, I have. It was like one of the first animes I watched.
Yeah.
Although one I have watched, and I know a lot of people haven't in my age range, is Visions of Escaflowne.
No, I'm afraid not.
No.
And he had access to 3 channels growing up, 4 if I was lucky.
You see,
Until the
I'm
age of
Sky, so
12, so-
I had a lot of anime to watch.
That's why people don't understand why I said that I've never actually watched Sailor Moon, and they're like, "Well, didn't you have Toonami?" And I'm like, "No,
No, because a lot of people didn't have Cartoon Network. But Escaflowne wasn't
Yeah,
even
like,
Cartoon
I don't
Network, it
know.
was Fox Kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, that's why I watched Card Captors and Pokemon so much, because they are the only like things I had access to.
Well, they were the safe ones.
I myself usually watched things like, Disney Channel, obviously, but then I also spend a whole lot of time watching like Discovery Channel.
Yeah, but again, didn't have access to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have cable or satellite, it was terrestrial TV only.
Yeah, like I say, it was lucky
Indeed.
even if we got Channel 4 working. Channel 5 was the mythical channel, if you could get that.
Channel 5's always been the mythical
Yeah.
channel because it has the piggyback off everyone else. Anyway, I was going to say some things before we started. Oh, yeah. Firstly, obviously, no Dom this evening,
Oh.
but we have Marie back. She's over there.
Hey!
Yay!
And I have an excellent way to introduce her to the session. You guys are going to love it.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I wait to see. She's the one tied to the tree.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Not quite. But when that happens,
Don't kink shame me, guys.
We were the one that tied you there, so.
Womp womp.
All right, I
thank
didn't
you for the
remember
sub,
to
Ian. That's so kind of you.
Woo!
I didn't remember to fix the thing from
The
last
altar
week.
Oh, the altar of which you sacrificed your goat on.
Well, that is fine and dandy.
I love how you didn't deny that.
Well, let's face
Why
it.
would I?
It's good goat meat. Boil up the bones, make some jelly. It's all good. Anyway, off the bone thing. So, yeah, thank you for the sub, Ian. Great way to start the stream off. And we shall begin with the recap of last week, where you guys had arrived at the small port town of Geen, a northern city known mainly for its fishing, but had recently held host to an auction some 2 weeks prior, where some of Zoppa's possessions may have been auctioned off.
Oh, boss.
I know, right?
Dang.
Just
Rude.
insulting. She stole them first, fair and square.
Yeah, yes! With gambling money.
Yeah. But in any case, you guys arrived at the auction house after having piggybacked on a caravan on the way up and found that the auction house itself had goods that had gone unsold, but were now having robberies from the warehouse for people to collect them from. You had interrogated one of the attempted robbers. I believe his name was Steve. He still lived in his mum's basement, and the proprietor of Alfred, who was the auctioneer, put a suggestion on him for him to go away for a long time. At which point, his accomplice sort of made himself known to you, and you were very suspicious. And after a heated chase, you arrived at this small wooded glen.
Heated chase, yeah, after one round.
Yeah, okay. One round of a whole person's fun. I rolled terribly on my save. Don't rub it in.
Yes.
I could have given him legendary resistances, and you all would have freaked.
Yeah, that would have been that would have been bad.
But anyway, upon arrival, though, Zopper met an old friend, a fellow tiefling, as a matter of fact, who called her.
Yes, indeed.
Who called her his lucky charm and everything. They seem to be long-distance lovers, and we begin tonight at the start of battle, as he's ordered his men to kill all of you, whilst he and his lucky charm go downstairs for a private moment. So, everybody, I'd like you to go ahead and roll initiatives for me.
Oh boy!
Is that including me, even though I'm hypnotised?
Yes, it is including you.
Is that
I can't use
including
that
me?
screen. I need to remember, I can't use that screen. And why can't I scroll this down further? See, there we go. That helps.
Yeah.
Expand more Twitch windows. And it fixes everything.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll initiative,
I
Brian?
thought that was quite
Yes.
good.
Everybody roll initiative.
Alright, I'll
You get
pop
initiative.
my token over here off in the corner real quick.
You get initiative. You get initiative.
Everybody gets an initiative. Alright, I need to bring these guys to the actual token layout. That does tend to help things.
Didn't I give you this Wheaton dice curse?
Apparently you did, but, you know, shockingly, when you do an average of HP, it's not really a roll. Right, I need him out. I want these guys out. And I need Khan. I'm going to have a lot of NPCs on the roll tonight. Khan, and I got Creep. Which means
Did you know that Creep is now an elf? Did you know about that?
Oh, what was he before? Kobold?
Yes, he was a
Yeah,
kobold
kobold,
sorcerer and wild
Kobold.
magic. He basically went reincarnation, blew himself up, and rolled on drow.
Yes.
So he had a very Doctor Who moment of, I have legs! That's my tail.
Darby?
What's in my pants? Ah!
Pretty much, yes.
My tail is on the wrong side.
I didn't
There
think
is
of
a
that.
fan
Now
fiction version.
Now I want to comic strip that of like Khan blowing himself up and like coming back as the child with just some semblance of clothes on and looking back going, my tail! Okay, we're all good. Oh, I did with the gift sub. What the heck, man? So much generosity in here tonight.
Wow,
Oh wow. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Amazing. Right, I need to roll people's initiatives. That does tend to help. Right.
Yeah.
Let's roll your initiative. And then I need to roll your initiative. Where are you, Carl?
I am going to be rolling my own initiative as soon as I get my freaking token. The screen picture, whichever it is. The profile picture. Actually,
Christie's
Could I-
picture didn't turn up on the turn order, but she rolled a 9.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I know what's going on here. It's where Roll20's like, I'm looking for a token for that to roll to.
Oh, bear with me 1 moment.
Someone's being summoned for food. Alright, so we got
Yes.
Khan, Creep, Cicero, Shizuka, Zoppa, Bandit, Aaron. Just waiting on a roll, Gash, as Aaron's microphone is really crackly.
Yes, it is.
That's my cat purring, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Charlie.
See?
Oh,
Charlie.
pussycat.
Okay, it was just purring enough that it was like the microphone gate would open, so it's just nothing but hissing. Stop purring into the microphone, damn it. Purr clearer.
Jump in and out of a window quick.
There we go. Now they are too high up. Now I just need to put them.
I'm back.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put the bandits in their right positions. Wow, you did roll terribly, didn't you, Aaron?
Yes. I tried to give this wheat dice curse to you. You would not accept it. You would not
Yeah.
accept my generous gift. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, my
Okay,
destiny is my own.
Let's see. Did Aaron's dice curse overshadow my starting rituals?
Probably.
Let's see. You wanted to send this to turn. No, okay. Sorry.
That's right, I can fix that.
Okay, good.
Boop, there we go. So that would put you there.
All right. Good.
Alright then, so first up is Khan. What can we have Khan do? Khan being a
Come
Yes, Khan.
on.
Khan. Do you know what? Khan is going to do Cloud of Daggers. At
Ooh,
second
nice.
level.
Raining.
How big was Cloud of Daggers as an area again?
Hmm?
A cube, 5 feet on each side. Well, that's fun. So, a little 5-foot cube. We shall do a happy cube. And he's going to focus it on this one up here. So at the start of his turn,
Oh,
he
right.
is going to take 7 points of slashing damage. And that's all Khan's going to do for his go. Which now brings us to Creep. And Creep can't really see anyone from there. But from there, I'm going to say he can. Can someone roll a D100 for Creep for me?
Marie, would you like to do the honours since you are
Wow.
back once
This is
again?
one.
Right.
Misses on the
Let's-
second. Seriously, Creep.
47.
Hey,
Well,
I
he
think
hits
that's-
nothing but the broad side of a barn, and somewhere a barn's just imploded.
Hey, Maria, I think you transferred some of the dice curse onto Brian. It's just a little delayed.
He can have all of
Yeah.
it.
Now, I don't want all of it.
But I want to give you all of it. Because I am a kind, generous person like that.
So go on.
My eyes are still
Okay.
blue, by the way. I'm not completely full of shit.
Ah.
What did you get? 47. 47. Okay.
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh, God.
give me a second. Give me a minute here.
Oh no.
Yeah. More NPCs for the DM to control, because screw me, apparently. So, out of the 3 beams that Creep fires, one, like the 2 that were going to actually hit bandits just fly wide, and 2 squirrels are now extra crispy. The third one lands just short on a little embankment. Out of the smoke, though, appears a beautiful white unicorn, complete with
Aw.
rainbow mane and everything.
Oh.
Even Creep's like,
Oh, damn.
whoops.
Whoopsie.
Like,
Hey,
even looks
could
at his
be
ass
that
like, I have magic fingers. Alrighty then, Cicero's go. You know what, Cicero's just going to quite casually walk 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's just going to tell his lucky charm to come along.
Cesario, man.
Yeah, sorry, I said Cicero.
It said
Cesaria douche.
It's spoken Cesario.
Cesaria douche, that's what he's known as.
Well, we all know who I mean.
Yes.
The only other person with a decent token. Just come with me, my lucky charm.
Considering I made that up on the spot, it's great. Worked out pretty good.
Yeah. Right, so Ralgash, 'tis your go.
Well, what to do? What to do? Let's see what I am going to do. Ah, that is beautiful. Relgash is going to pull out a longbow and take aim to this guy right here.
Alright, then go ahead and make your attack with advantage, because they do not know you are there.
And trying to do it as stealthily as possible.
I'll make your attack first, and then go ahead and make your stealth check afterwards. An 18 is a hit. He takes 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. And then the stealth.
Yes, go ahead and make your stealth check. 14. Is he going to see you? Only one way to find out.
I don't know.
Huh, what was that? It must have been my imagination.
Hmm.
God damn it, man. Roll a 2!
Phantom, would you say? Phantom pain?
Hmm. I'm not having the best luck tonight.
Uh-huh.
Alright then. If that's you all done, that will now take us to Ishizuka.
Fuck. I was really hoping that Cesario would roll badly on his initiative. Fricadellum! Right. Shizuka is gonna do something really frickin' crazy. She's gonna tell Crip and Khan to concentrate on getting rid of them. Well, she's gonna prestidigitate. Fuck! That's last round. Fucking fuck. Okay, she's going to gesture to Crep and Khan to focus their fire on the bandits. I will go save Sopper. She is then going to sprint all the way over here so she gets there.
Okay, so movement, 30, actions to dash, I assume?
Yes.
Cool. So you got your bonus action available.
I thought I would have used my bonus action for the dash.
No, you use your action to dash. It's only rogues that get their cunning action. And they can dash as a bonus action.
A bonus action. There isn't really much that I can do as a bonus action. Besides... It's a concentration one, though. Oh, no, I really don't want to waste that. That's not a concentration. But that's a second level spell slot. No. I'm done for the time being. I'm done.
That brings us to Zopper. You are still under a coercion, but go ahead and make a charisma save for me at the end of your turn.
Go on,
Oh,
Zopper.
is there not much I can do, can I, if I'm
No, it's
I'm
not.
hypnotised?
Yeah, you're still following, but you get to make another save at the end of your turn to break free.
So saving throw, yeah?
Charisma saving throw. Not enough. Sadly, you are still hypnotized.
No. Yeah, charisma me.
Yeah, there's something about Cesario. That man is just too handsome. Too devilishly good looking.
Yeah, clearly, this is the way.
Oh, God.
Not today, Zopper.
No, considering who, like, the information I got and how to go about making it and everything else, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Alright then, Banditos go. Well, they cannot see Relgash. This one's going to get down out the tree, along with this one, so they've spent their movement to get down.
Sorry, is Relgash in the tree currently?
No, he's over here in
Is
the
he a
bush.
I was going to say, he's like a cat up the tree.
No. The others, crossbows, yes, they do. So, first of all, this one over here is going to take a shot at Khan. And probably fail miserably to hit the damn bird. Nope.
Apparently not.
I got the bird! I hit the bird! Oh, and he's got to make a save, hasn't he? Yep, because it's one of those. Hey, Cloud of Daggers is still buzzing away. Oh yeah, he takes his 7 points of damage from being in a buzzsaw of cloud.
Nice.
Oh, I almost forgot as well. He has got his shiny new wand. And an extra 1.
Ah.
And then this one's going to take a shot at creep. Because why not? And an 11 is going to hit creep, I assume. I don't have a sheet. It misses creep.
Hooray!
However, these two get shots at you, Suzuka, because you're right out in the open.
That's fine.
So the first one is a 6, which misses. And the second one is a 9, which also misses.
By the power of the Moikane, I say... you can insert the beep in. Phew!
I had my Coke up to my mouth and I couldn't press the button.
Well.
Alright then. And then meanwhile, as all this chaos is going on, from back here, from across the tree line, this unicorn gets to witness it. As this one bandit, has a much heavier crossbow and seems to be lining up like a sniper rifle, has a shadow looming over him. At which point he turns around, and in a very Batman-like way, it's just pulled away and silenced, and there's a very faint pop. As Erin enters the battlefield.
The Batmog.
Okay, I was going for more on leather wings from the animated series, but go for it. So,
All
Erin,
right.
it's your go.
I'm gonna take a quick second to evaluate what's going on. And and use a bonus action to do the Shatterkai thing and bamf over here. And use movement to come over here and say hello to Cupcake right here.
What the? Where did you come from?
Oh, fuck you, wheat and dice cars.
By 11 misses, you come along with your fancy monk kung fu martial arts style, and he just deflects it away with his own blade, going, "What do you think you're doing? Coming here with your fancy martial arts?" Alright then. I believe
Just smiles at him and starts humming the Bat Monk thing under her breath.
What have I done?
Womp womp.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm really just a painful adversary myself. Alright, Khan's go top of the round. He is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And he's going to fire a firebolt at this one over here. Hey, look at that.
Hey!
So, Rogash, from behind, you hear like the sound of a bottle rock going off, and you see Khan sitting there with Tomias in his hand, holding his hand out, going, "Haha, I'm helping."
Elgas just looks at Khan and be like, just mouthing, "Good bird."
And Khan just mouths back, "Good bird." Alright then, creeps go. Well, might as well keep this up. Creep's gonna fire at this one with his own firebolt. Can someone roll another D100 for me?
I could do that. This
Why
time around.
did you not do the thing? Thank you. 1.
Whoa!
1 point. Okay. Who brought the wheat and dice curse into this room?
Charlie. Charlie did it.
Oh no. What have you done?
I'm just thinking, if we're rolling badly now, means that we'll roll better later.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's gotten worse.
Get all this garbage out of the way.
I shall read from the table for you all so you know what's happened. So, you guys are going to have to keep track of this for me because I'm going to forget with all the amount of NPCs and that.
Yeah.
Roll on this table at the start of each of your subsequent turns for the next minute. So if Creep casts any spells, he's rolling twice.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh, damn.
So
Does that mean twice the 100?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Once at the start
dang.
of this turn, once if he casts a spell that turn, it's going to be chaos.
Yeah.
By the way, Creep goes to fire the firebolt, and nothing really happens initially. Like, it's just a dinky little spark that just catches the bandit in the eye, and he manages to brush it out. But Creep is now sitting there in the bush, and he's like humming and buzzing. Those Khan, especially because he has an arcane intuition, like, is very obviously shuffling away from Creep. Something's wrong.
He's gonna blow up.
He's gonna blow. Meanwhile, Cesario is going to stop where he is at the top of this little hill area here. Look at the two guys that took shots at Shizuka and, oh, for goodness sake, guys, you just have to hit one bimbo. How hard is that to do? I think you should all do a little bit better because I have that much faith in you. And he is going to use his proficiency die. Where is it gone? Thank you. What is his proficiency right now? Okay, these guys now have a little boosty. And that's going to be his turn. Ralgash, it's now your turn.
Relgash is just gonna wind his bow up again and try to aim at this guy.
Go on, go ahead, make your attack with advantage, because he still doesn't know you're there, because these guys are blind, apparently.
Apparently, and also I forgot to roll with advantage last turn.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens.
A 12,
Wow.
I believe, is a hit, but only just.
Yep.
Just managed to hit his arm and like go in a little bit, but he's able to like just yank it out, snap the arrow so you can't have it back, and he looks over at you because now he knows where the arrows come from, and just like draws his sword and goes, "You kitty cat, you're next."
Okay. Relgash prepares himself and pulls out his both scimitars. Like, okay, let's dance.
I like where this is going.
Let's do.
Anything else you want to do for your turn? You can see you still got your move and your bonus.
I was thinking I would have done that the same way as the last one, but I forgot to mention that I was trying to do it stealthily. But, well, how far is... let's see... He is 40 feet away, so... Relgash is just gonna stay here, where he is.
I get him. Shizuko, it is now your go.
Alright. Shizuka is going to use her last second level spell slot. She's going to send an origami nightingale over to Cesario, and she is going to suggest to him that he releases Sopper from her hypnotic trance, physically as well, and tell his bandit guards goons to stop attacking us. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Yes! Yes!
I just had to roll a 5.
Yeah.
No, not a 5. I think now I can't do maths in my head.
You had to roll
An 8 or better.
8 or better.
Odds were in my favour. I rolled a 5. Well, your nightingale whispers this suggestion, like Cesario like shakes his head, and Zoppa, you are freed from whatever hypnotic suggestion you were under. And he turns around to his lads and goes, "Lads, I'd like you all to stand down. There's been a huge misunderstanding." And a lot of the guys are like, "But really, boss?" Yes.
That's why I had to. Yeah.
A misunderstanding.
That's why I had to get within 30 feet of you, mother.
Joey said Dick Scanlon.
Sopper's sort of holding her head as if she's been like hit round with like pan or something, you know, like between her eyes, like, oh shit, what was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's your go now, Sopper. Your vision clarifies, and that's definitely Cesario in front of you. Your sword gives you a very intense anger emotion.
I will draw it on him, sort of underneath his chin, as a sort of, why did you do it? You know it was meant to be special. And see what he replies.
He looks down at you and like The suggestion that Shizuka has wears off for this brief moment. It looks down and goes, I was just having a bit of fun, I suppose. Could you blame me for not having some fun? I mean, we could go find Sebastian and get the group back together. Do have some cool things if you want to have a look.
I'm just trying to think what to reply.
I mean, I have a suggestion, but I think there's a little too much Tidak in my influence, so don't go along with that.
Is it just 2 words of kill him?
Pardon your barbarian, my goodness.
Yeah, pardon my barbarian.
Okay, there is one thing which I know that I say. Oh, if you didn't want to see me again, why did you leave me the lamp? Because only Cesario knew what was actually in the lamp.
I thought it was a myth. A story to tell children. Turns out I was terribly wrong. Anyways, anything else you like to do for your turn?
Let's see what I can do.
I would consider this conversation like a bonus action.
Yeah. Let's, as I got my sword out, let's give him a stabby. Sort of, it is.
As you go to stab him, sadly a 14 misses. It's not quite close enough, but he manages to deflect it with his own short sword and hold it there in a parry position. And sadly, the don't go thanking each other for the wheat and dice curse. It's a dice curse. But I will
You're welcome.
I will say with Zopper attacking, that now breaks the suggestion. At which point, I was like, shoot them! At which point, the bandits are going to begin their firing volley again. So these ones back here. So this one is going to hop down out the tree. And that's all he can do, really, because it takes him a movement. And I don't give him an action if they come down. This one is going to try and stab Erin with his scimitar. With a 16, which I believe just hits.
Barely, but yeah.
Yeah, take 2 points of slashing damage.
Oh. Ouch.
Right, this one's going to have to use his cunning action to get closer and go for a swing on Ralgash. As promised, a 19 to hit.
It hits.
For 7 points of slashing damage. So the one on Erin's a quick nip over the shoulder. The one against you, Ralgash, is a full-on lunge and manages to sort of catch you across the side of the chest. Meanwhile, the one that's up in the tree is going to shoot Creep. Because something's clearly wrong with that drow. And misses. God damn it. This one needs to take his subsequent Clouded Daggers damage, which is 2d6. And Slasher d4. For a grand total of dead amounts of damage. And get rid of my Clouded Daggers box, because Khan's going to dismiss it. And Shizuka, these two are going to fire upon you.
Oh boy, I bet they have bonuses that are gonna make it difficult for me.
Natural 20 on the first, take 11 points of piercing damage.
That suggestion on Cesario was worth it!
Worth it! Totally worth it!
Worth it! Totally worth it!
If this second one's a natural 20, it's just going to be even more hilarious.
That misses. That misses.
Oh.
Yeah. Shizuka's a little bit tanky, man.
I'm going to have to waste the inspiration die on him, but it was an inspiration that was needed.
Well done.
So that'll make it a 17, which does just hit you. So you take another 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As his boss has told him, he could do better. He could do so much better, and he manages to work out where the actual flight of that bolt's going to go. So the one that hits you like square in the gut, you think, okay, worth it. 3. Oh, 2.
So worth it. Yeah. Or that bit on in Ace Ventura where like it's just goes, ah! Ah!
He used to be an adventurer. That you took bolts to the knee.
Yeah.
Both knees. Alright then, and now it takes us to Erin's go.
Oh,
Bring it on, monkey.
listen. Oh, it's been brought in.
Oh, that's a hit.
And as a bonus action,
And that's a dead bandit.
Heck yes.
she starts doing the Final Fantasy victory dance.
Doing Sid's victory pose. Pretty much, yeah. He is cut up in 2 different, like, full on, like, one way, one the other. Full on X cut across the chest. Left dying and bleeding on the ground. Right, Khan's go. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Do you know what? Khan's going to help you out, Relgash. He's going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Nice.
Yeah, because, these guys don't even have a brain. Apparently they don't have a brain. Alright then. So Khan sits there with two eyes open, puts his hand up to his forehead and concentrates, and then the bandit in front of you, like, readies himself for a swing, and, like, has some sort of brief seizure. And you can, like, see blood trickling out of his nose and sort of out of his left ear. So, what the... Ah, my head. What was that?
That's for attacking me, I presume.
Alright then. Creeps go. Can someone roll me a D100 at the start of Creep's turn, please?
I can do
Lordy,
that.
don't forget to roll twice.
Well, it's only if he casts a spell. He's currently at the start of every turn for like the next 10 turns. He's now going to be
Oh,
a potential bomb.
Oh god!
He's essentially what you call it, Clefairy with a metronome, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clefairy.
Well, I was going to say, he's now doing the ultimate Pokemon Nuzlocke. Can he beat any Pokemon game just using metronome?
Mm.
The best ones is when it's just Togepi with metronome. Anyways, Creep initially starts, and you watch as all his hair begins to slowly fall out.
Oh no!
And he like holds a couple of bits in his hands. Like, I had hair. It's all gone. It's the problem with regeneration. You don't know what you're going to get. And he's going to lash out a firebolt at this guy. Now I need another D100, if you please.
Do you want me to do it again, or shall someone else do it?
No, you can roll another one. Roll me another D100.
9.
A 9?
Nine?
Oh, what is it? Oh!
Me like it.
No! Oh no!
So I'll be right in thinking I'll be 8d4.
I want to say if I have. Let me have a look. See,
I'm going to say I'm right in that.
I want to say, yeah, maybe. Hold on. 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Yep.
It creates one more dart. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Thank God for digital dice rollers. So, Creep goes to cast Firebolt, and nothing happens initially. And then where the Firebolt would go, suddenly it is now a swarm of magic missiles. And this poor bandit up in the tree has just been obliterated. And it requires the boom.
I must point out one thing.
Mm.
The amount of ones on that roll.
5 of them.
But we still have a dead bandit, and that's a good thing.
Yes. Yes,
For now,
it is.
you're about to get probably a very fatally injured Zoppo at this rate. Just sort of FYI.
Oh,
How?
Good thing we have a cleric.
Also realised this is nowhere near in the right place. No one's been able to see the turn order. Right, so Cesario. He's seeing the battlefield and looks down at Zoff and like, I'm terribly sorry. Please do forgive me. And with his first attack is a 21 to hit. Which I believe is a hit, so you take 7 points of piercing damage as he stabs you in the gut. And then out the corner of your eye, you don't notice it, but his tail comes whipping round the side.
Okay. Yep.
oh
Does he
no.
swank me? No. Nope.
No, he stabs you square in the side with an unusual looking dagger. You take 5 points of piercing damage, and I'd like you to make a constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, come on, Zopper.
Oh, crap.
Come on, Schwartz. Come on, Schwartz.
Oh,
Ooh.
No.
Luckiest person tonight.
Oh.
You do not take any damage, but you are still poisoned.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate the purring when people get injured.
Yeah.
Where's poison?
Yes,
There's poison.
his plan is coming together.
Just as planned.
Charlie is the mastermind behind it all.
Alright then. Just so you can know what the poisoned is. So poisoned, you have disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks for the next turn, basically. It was pretty nasty, but
excellent.
again, he apologises.
And that makes everything better.
And then orders the rest of his men to hurry up and kill the rest of them. And with that, Stano takes us over to Relgash's go.
And Relgash, being his lovely self that he loves to fight, he is just gonna get a huge grin on his face and be like, okay, my turn. And then first hit with his scimitar.
Oh, that's a hit, and that is a very dead man.
Yes. Well, then Relgash is going to be doing an attempt to save, to help save Zoppa, and runs up here.
Okie dokie. So, action, movement, you still got your bonus action. You got anything you want to do?
Not really.
Okay then. Shizuka, it is your go.
oh boy. how injured is Zoppa looking?
Certainly, Zopper is bloodied. A
Okay.
term I do love from 4th edition. As much as people hate it, it's like that's a good way of just getting the point across.
Yeah, I love it too.
As
I
a
have to
bonus
say how
action,
much. It's just it's bloodied.
as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at first level for Zoppa.
Oh, thank you.
And as an action, I'm going to turn my attention. And you see this origami macaque kind of like sort of sprint along and like kind of no, is it a macaque or a lucky cat? Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember whether it was a lucky cat or no, lucky cat was blessed. So yeah, it's a macaque. The macaque runs along, sort of places its little macaque papery paws on you, and you get 7 points of healing. As an action, she's going to turn her attention to Cesario. And
Thank you for the heal.
I am going to send out an origami sort of dart, but it glows bright. And at first level, he's going to receive a guiding bolt to the face.
Oh my god, how much radiant damage?
18.
Oh,
That's a lot of pain.
Bam!
Yeah, it's like square on, like into the side of his face, and this is like, but who has the balls?
And I mean, I can't prestidigitate because that's an action, but I raise my arm as if I'm owning up to it.
It's your way of speaking, so it's become like second nature.
Okay, so I'm going to prestidigitate me. I did it.
can I just imagine you prestidigitate? It's in the air, but like you do with sparklers.
Yes,
and you
and there's like little arrows pointing at me, like. Bing. Okay. Because I want to read something which I swear. Yes. At the end of. Hang on. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. So whoever attacks Cesario next has advantage. You're welcome. Zoppa, go get him.
And on that note, it is Zoppa's go.
And I'm just getting a flashback from Dexter with Dokes popping around the corner. Surprise, motherfucker.
Right. I take it, is my sword sort of still telling me.
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
like your sword is like, if it could say words, it would be screaming, "Kill him!
Kill him!" Technically speaking, I think because you're still poisoned, that advantage negates that disadvantage,
Indeed,
so it's
it'll
just
be
a regular roll.
Yep, a flat roll, but that sword is just screaming to kill him.
Oh,
Sadly, a 9 to miss. Whatever that dagger did to you, it's really like everything's hazy.
Can I ever? I was going to say I don't get a bonus action or anything, do I?
You can cast a spell or something if it's got bonus action.
Nah, it wasn't too much a spell. It was more, would my tail be able to grapple him? Or would that go down as
Grapple's an action thing.
yeah.
So sadly, that'd be all you can do.
Unless I do cast a spell.
Unless it's a bonus action, which I don't think Thunderclap is.
No,
it's not.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll just sort of keep our swords locked, sort of keep pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, just try and keep him off balance. Alright, bandits go. Oh man, I do not have a lot of bandits left. Right, this one is going to make his move and go for the swing on to Aaron. And a 20 to hit, so you take 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh, ow. Harder, Daddy. I mean, what?
Right.
Yeah, but
And these two up here, one's going to take a shot at Shizuka, the one that still has his inspiration is going to take a shot at Uralgash.
okay.
And he's going to spend that inspiration.
So is the first one for Relgash.
Yep, first one is indeed for Relgash. So Relgash, an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And then you take 8 points of piercing damage as you are shot with a crossbow.
Yes.
And the other one's going to go for Shizuka. And rolls a 5.
Amari Khan is my savior, bitches!
Why can't I take this pain away? Thank you.
Thank you!
Not the one I was after, but I'll take it. Still pulling the bolts out of your knees. Right,
Oh.
Erin, it is your go.
Okay. Is this... I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take a couple swings at that dude. You know what? I'm gonna use that nat 20 I got from chat a couple of months ago.
Okay, then. You have redeemed your natural 20. So go
I
ahead and
have.
just roll your damage. So it would be, what, 4d6? I think we still...
44. 44.
Yeah.
44 plus 8.
Hang on, plus 8?
Well, isn't the...
Yeah, you double the dice,
Proficiency-
you don't double the bonus.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, 44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the other way.
Slasher.
Slasher.
Yeah.
see, I was just testing you guys. Okay. And
that
as my...
is a kill. Somewhere off in the distance, there is a British actor whose name has now long escaped me, who's just going, her form, perfect. As it's just one clean thrust with this guy's like sternum blades poking out the other side. It's just like, ow.
Okay, and as my bonus action, I am going to spend a key point and dash. Where am I dashing to? Is the water considered difficult terrain?
It is indeed.
Okay. All right. Key point dash 40 feet will get me here. And that's my turn.
Alright then. Time for the round of Khan.
Gone!
Yeah, time for the bird to do something amazing.
Go on, Khan.
Have you heard about the bird? Bird, 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 bird.
How far's the range of that? 90. Can he even get to him from here? He can! He's gonna whip it. Whip it. Oh god, really? A 7? Okay.
Good. Good. Yeah.
Makes the save though.
Takes half a damage.
Yeah. So I was like, ow. Not only am I being hit by spells, I'm being hit by birds. It's most rude of them. But that's all Khan's going to do. But Khan is going to, panically go, Khan.
Um,
Yep, Khan's obviously aware something's up. Right, creeps go. Can someone roll D100s for me?
You want me to?
Yeah, go for it. Roll me 2 D100s. Because, Creep likes blowing himself up constantly.
88 and 67.
And see, I put this down as a joke earlier. Like, Creep was meant to remind you guys to stop taking NPC pets.
But Brian, like, we love our NPC pets.
Yeah, I know, but it's just absolutely insanity, right? So, you. Oh god, you all count, don't you? Oh god, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D7. Cool. Aaron, as Creep gets closer, he then lets out a shockwave of wild arcane energies as my coke's giving me indigestion. Excuse me.
Wake. You can do better.
Oh, I can do better, but trust me, it sounds like I'm about to vomit. But anyway, this pulse wave of arcane energy comes out and washes over you, and you have this inclination, if you think a happy thought, something cool might happen.
Oh. Okay. My happy thought is victory sex at the brothel later.
A valid victory thing. Creep, meanwhile, after letting off the firebolt and actually hitting as well, which is hilarious, then looks over at Khan and begins screaming bloody murder at Khan. Apparently, Creep is now frightened of Khan.
For the next
minute.
Oh, until the end of your turn.
Yeah. It's madness out here right now. Right, Cesario. Oh, Zoppy, you're no longer poisoned.
Oh, good day.
Woo!
Right, so Cesario, seeing how things are going, he's just gonna swear in Infernal. Karabesh. And will order his men to keep on fighting to the last. He is going to make his way out of here. He's going to use his cunning action to disengage. So no attacks of opportunity for Zopper. 1, 2. Wants to get a good distance away. And then sits there puts his sword away, pulls a lute out from over his back, and begins playing a little ditty and says, "Well, my lucky charm, until next time. I'm sure our paths will cross again. Farewell." And as he finishes this little ditty and strums, he vanishes.
Was he playing dueling banjos? He was playing dueling banjos, wasn't he?
No. All right, Relgash, it is your go.
Yes. Well, Relgash will, first of all, let's see if I calculated it right. There, yeah. Relgash is going to move here and start humming "You're Welcome" from Moana as he is as he takes a first swing with the scimitar.
It's not like, it's his day job. It's just your way of calming yourself in the morning. Well, you get one massive gash out of him, he falls to one knee. It's like, wait, mercy.
And because Relgash notices he's not dead, he is going to also use his bonus action to slash him again.
Somewhere, Elgash, you remember your training. No mercy.
Yes. Yes.
Alright then, Shizuka, it's now your turn. I've only got one bandit left.
Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably see this bandit from here. Can I?
Oh, you can see him from where you are right now. It's not like in a tree. He's just on the ledge in the shade of a tree.
Okay. I would like to prestidigitate to him to surrender, and your life may be spared.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Is this going to change it to will, and we might have a deal? Yeah, definitely make it a will. Make it a will be spared, and we can talk.
I will turn to Zopper as if to say, did you want him alive to ask questions?
I don't think he'll be able to answer any. If Cesario's buggered off without him, he doesn't really have much. Shows that he didn't really need them, did it? So I don't know. They wouldn't know what was up. Or apart from maybe if they had any leftover loot that I might recognise as mine would be the only thing.
I will prestidigitate to the bandit. We will spare you if you show and give us Zopper's possessions, because I probably would have heard, or would I have heard or known that
there's a campment here, so I'm just going to guess that there might be some loot left in the campment.
Okay. Yeah. I'll also add. This Cesario person doesn't seem to be a very good leader, seeing as he left, leaving you to deal with us as everyone dies around you. Are you really going to stay loyal to a person like that?
And he throws his crossbow down. He also draws his sword and throws it away as well. So he's fully surrendered. So in terms of combat, this is now over.
Ooh. Okay.
And he comes out with his hands up. Well, in all fairness, when you've seen the stuff that he can do and the things he's bargained with, you kind of have to follow the man. But fine, follow me, and he leads you over to where that small little encampment is.
Okay.
Near to Relgash, where they've erected like a small lean-to with a little campfire and a few bits and bobs scattered about the place, and he clears a small bit of brush out the way. You can see a trap door that takes you below, sort of down 20-25 feet or so into the earth. And as the chamber opens out, I have a map for you all, actually, that I can show you for this.
Ooh.
Oh.
I got another question I was going to ask him as well, but in a moment.
That's fine. Let me just switch over the music, because, like I said, combat is over, so there's no point in having high-paced action music. Right,
I will signal to everyone else, like, this guy surrendered. This guy surrendered. Combat is over. He's going to cooperate with us.
Well, as long as he is the one who goes in first.
Oh yeah, he goes down first and shows you all this area down here, which I'm just revealing for you all. I
Are
had it
there
all set up,
any?
and then I realised that dynamic lighting doesn't work for some of you half the time, so...
Yeah.
Are there any particular spots that he seems to be avoiding?
No, he quite casually walks over, reveals this trapdoor and leads you all down into 25 feet below ground, and brings you out into this chamber here, and then walks on through and says, "This way, follow me."
Alright.
Yes, because this seems incredibly safe.
Yeah, I also realised I don't have him on the map.
What
Yeah,
could possibly
very-
go wrong here?
I copied you guys, but I didn't copy him. Bandit. Good thing I've got my bandit tokens. And you guys are starting in there, for those of you who got your zoom super far.
Yes.
And I get to use this.
Wow.
Voice mods!
Indeed.
I'll turn it off for a second so I can do this description thing. So this area below ground has opened up into a nice wide cavern. It's like you felt like you went down 25 feet and then you come to this spot down here, and it's more like a 10-foot high ceiling of just tree roots that are too thick to be cut or dug out and excavated with just fine bits of dirt, and they've got a few torches that they've just shoved into the dirt and just lit from there. And you can hear the sounds of trickling water. And guys, we've got the treasure in that one over there, that door there, there's a little door down there, and there's a door just behind you all over there. What were you looking for exactly?
I
So
can't
there's
have
anything of mine.
Relgash will stay for a moment. We'll be keeping eye on the door and holding it open.
Okay. And Zopper, you want what was yours?
Yeah, have a let's see if there's anything of mine.
In that case, then they'll be down this way, and he leads you to this door over here.
Oh, I have a special tool.
Then I want to reveal areas. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ta-da!
Pretties!
And he brings you into this large opened out chamber. There's a slight slope down here. It's like probably a 5-foot overall slope from the door down. So you can, in terms of a rough idea, like where he was up above ground, this is where you are now, like directly below. And he points out that this is all the loot they've stolen from the warehouse and other things from other jobs across this entire northern region.
Well, we can at least give this lot back to the warehouse. I'll tell them where it is.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, we should really give it all back. But I don't know if anything here belongs to you. You're more than welcome to go through it all, although be careful, the boss did like to prevent people from taking what he wanted to keep.
I'm sure I can have a look through. A question that I was going to ask you earlier as well.
Mm.
No, you're the only one. Does he always look like that? You know, silver tiefling?
Well, we've done odd jobs together and he's changed his face a few times. Sometimes he does it with makeup, other times he just does it with magic.
But he does change.
Yeah. Only if the heat's a bit too much, and liable to get captured, sort of thing.
Okay. But you've never seen that face before, have you? Or have you?
Oh, that's the one he wears most of the time. So it's a scary face. And to be honest, it's pretty frightening, especially when he gets angry. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one, actually, whilst I think about it. Zopper, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, you
right.
do not.
No, this is more to do with the sword. It completely passed my mind, and my reminders pop back in my head. Okay, you're fine. Your sword is giving you this intense, full-on anger that you haven't. You were here to kill him, but you managed to stave it off.
One more question to the bandit bloke. Ever seen the face of a bronze tiefling? Bronze-coloured tiefling?
Sometimes he has a bronze face on, yeah, but I wouldn't say it was bronze. I mean, it's certainly tan.
Yeah,
It's bronze.
tan.
But we've seen with all sorts of people: high elves, wood elves, dark elves, very pasty elves, like your friend there, the scary one with the big stick, big pointy stick.
Yes, he does have a very large stick. He has a couple of very large sticks.
Begins to back away. Anyway, best go through what's yours.
Yes, I will do. I will take what I want. And will you help us get it back to the warehouse?
I suppose I'll have to.
Otherwise, we will
choice in the matter.
stick on you.
Attack with the stick.
Yes. Just have Crepe follow him around with the stick.
Charlie, that purring's really staticky, buddy. Thank you.
He's not sorry.
Alright, I need to pull the thing up. Would have if I could type a word properly. Because this is how good a DM I am. I make a note on what's meant to be here, and I don't actually physically write it down. Okie dokie. Alright then. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Those of you that are going through the treasure trove.
Oh. Okay. I will help go through treasure trove to make sure that Zoppa finds stuff that she's looking for. Never mind.
And the wheat and dice curse is back.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, you rolled an 8. It's not exactly the dice curse. Dice curse is constant natural ones. Alright then. Shizuka and Aaron, you don't find anything of interest. Zoppa, however, you do find a couple of items that do, strike you as familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You find a couple of... you find, a small lockbox and a couple of rings next to it. And on that lockbox, you notice there's a glyph.
Oh. Do I recognise it, or is it something that I do?
You do. It's a magical glyph. And you were lucky you didn't set it off.
Indeed. I take it is something that he's stuck on?
You'd imagine so. I mean, the bandit did mention that, he did like to put things on stuff he wasn't so sure about, at which point, oh dear, that's bad.
Oh no.
Okay, so who's in the room? Just Sopra
I
and Aaron.
I went out after realizing, I haven't found anything. I'm going to investigate the other doors.
Okay, I'll get to you in a sec, Shizuka. So, okay then, Aaron and Zoppa, I would like you please to make dexterity saving throws for me. As your bandit friend goes through a couple of things and like pulls out a box and is like, huh, I wonder what's in here. And then as he opens it, there is a sudden flash. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Oh no.
No, no.
Yep, so Zopper, you take half of this, so you take 12 points of thunder damage. Erin, you haven't got evasion yet, have you?
I don't think so. And that means that she's unconscious.
You take the full 24. Bandit Dude, meanwhile, is dead, as you all hear a very loud crack of thunder. Erin and Zopper, like, you're thrown into the wall. Like, Zopper manages to catch herself, like, Erin's thrown bodily into boxes and crates. The sound of broken wood and everything. Erin and Khan and Creep are both, like, up top, and then they like shout down, going, "Is everything all right down there? We heard an explosion."
I would have probably heard the explosion. Run back over here, be like, "What the heck is going? Oh no!" All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, Zop's like, "I'm okay." Erin, meanwhile, is just bleeding out.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on Erin at first level. There you go. Have 8 points of healing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Parts of Erin's body like snap back into place and straighten out. Oh, that's painful. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Erin will, like, rub her eyes and scratch her head and mutter, "Well, I did say harder, Daddy."
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why did you say I could come back today?
Because you asked, you were like, "I've got some free time. I can come back today." So it's like, great, come back.
And you're not regretting this choice.
I'm not regretting this choice at all. I missed the comedy factor.
Yes. Oh,
So,
all right.
if you guys want to go through all this, I will say, and you're going to be careful about it. There will be, won't make you roll any more explosives.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As quite obviously, being reckless is going to get you killed.
You don't say.
Yeah. Right, so let me just grab a thing. And then I can sort that out. Shizuka, meanwhile, you want to go check out one of the other rooms?
Yeah, now that I've healed like Erin, I'll be like, "Are you guys good? Right, I'm going to go investigate it, but don't touch anything like that has glyphs and shit."
So somewhere the Cave of Wonders going, "Oh, do not touch any treasure but the lamp."
Erin will grin at Shizuka, blood still in her teeth and everything, and give her a double thumbs up.
One thumb just sort of lopsided, like, unnaturally. Oh, God.
It's not meant to bend that way.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm just doing more reveals. Boop.
Okay.
And then I need to hop over to this layer and remove that door. Like so. Ta-da! This next area, Shizuka, that you enter, it seems to be akin to a common area. These bandits have actually dug out enough room to sit 2 tables, which have got some fairly alright bits of food on them. They don't seem to mind the sort of dampish conditions down here. You can see bugs skittering back and forth across the table as you enter the room, so obviously some of the food is attracting them, others not so much.
Okay, and I'm guessing the beds are just there, like, because why not?
Yeah, it's where they tend to sleep and everything else. That door is locked.
I will return to this door later and see what's beyond that door.
This door is also locked.
I will go back into the room and gesture to and prestidigitate to Zopper and Aaron. I found 2 locked doors. So, yeah, I found 2 locked doors.
I mean, did we want to check them somehow? I don't know if we can use lockpicking tools.
If it helps answers more questions, we probably
I'll
could.
do. Because it's got to be something, I'm going to guess that he wants to keep away from the others if they're locked.
Shizuka would nod her head. Did the doors have any glyphs or anything like that on them?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, boy.
I came up to any of them if it would show.
You do find one, Shizuka, on this door here.
I point to that door and sort of prestidigitate the glyph that's on that door. Yeah. Oh, if only.
So I just realised that Creep's upstairs. He's got 3 rounds still of his random magic going off.
Could I see whether I can find any thieves' tools? Or anything to unlock doors?
I was going to say, don't some of us have lockpicking tools, or is that just for rogues?
I was going to say...
Mainly with the dungeon, I think it's the rogues that get them, but I think it's in certain kits as well. I want to say Dungeoneers pack gets them.
I was going to say...
A crowbar.
A crowbar would certainly work, but there's also a glyph of warding on there that you guys might want to deal with first.
I mean, that door does not have anything, so we could just unlock that door with the crowbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that one with the crowbar.
I'm standing
upstairs with Creep, just so you guys know what's happened. He's regained all his sorcery points.
Ooh, nice.
He's now cast Confusion on himself.
Oh, no.
Oh, it gets better. And now he is shining like a beacon. We're talking full-on Mr. Burns. I bring you love. Glowing. And all you, like, after that explosion, all the healing and everything else you guys exploring, all you hear is Khan screaming, "Bright light!" And from where you are, Ragash, it looks like the sun is coming right down the hole.
I do have an idea. Okay, first of all, we break down that door with the crowbar. So let's look at what's inside here first of all, and then I will ask Khan to come down here.
Okay, so behind this initial door, I'm going to show chat the map. So behind this initial door here, there is nothing. It is an empty chamber.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Thing.
Not
You
even if
get
I use
nothing. You lose. Good day, madam.
Not if I use like detect magic. Would there be anything in there? If I cast it as a ritual,
well, you can certainly cast it as a ritual if you like.
I will cast it as a. Yeah, I will take 10 minutes to cast detect magic as a ritual to see whether there is any magical shenanigans in here.
I don't know why I'm deleting the doors for dynamic lighting. I haven't enforced dynamic lighting doors. So you guys can just walk through the walls if you want and just go off into the void. But yeah, taking 10 minutes, you set up all the necessary components, begin casting detect magic. Nothing around you is magical. Apart from any magic items you guys have collected, Zopper's blade is giving off a very powerful aura on its own.
Okay.
Is that because of this room that I'm in, or because of the glyph?
It's because of the sword. Like, that sword is powerful.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The sword is giving off a powerful magical aura. And the glyph itself is giving off evocation.
Okay. So, yeah, I will ask to bring Khan down here, and I will suggest everyone gather in this little entrance bit there.
Okay.
Relgash, as you enter into the room where Relgash is kind of been listening that there is a magical glyph and stuff like that. Relgash just gonna say, well, there is a possibility that I could take my bow and shoot at it, so it would trigger it from the safe distance.
I will press the digitate. That could work.
I mean, would it blow up the actual door there, or would it just literally set off an explosion?
It will set off an explosion.
Mm.
I was going to say, not necessarily actually open up the door.
But it will. But
That's the whole point of it.
Normally do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Eric,
like you got like Zopper and Erin knows how bad a glyph of water can be. Now you just felt the full effect firsthand. It stings.
okay.
But can't do anything about the door. He does not have dispel magic nor any way of opening it from a distance.
Okay.
Creeper, on the other hand, does. But he's going to need some rope.
Do we have some rope?
I'd
End
be
of
amazed if any
adventures
of you
with no
didn't.
rope.
But anyway, getting rope might be difficult, and he asks you very kindly to go tie a knot around the handle of the door and get back here with you guys. At which point, he reaches out his hand, chants an incantation. I'm going to roll another d100 because he is casting a spell.
Oh God!
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Good campaign, everybody.
Boy.
TPK. TPK.
No, sadly, it's
TP.
his next damaging spell he casts within the next minute is at maximum damage.
Ooh.
Sadly, he's not casting a damaging spell. And as he mutters out this incantation, he thrums again with arcane energy, and a spectral hand then emerges in front of his own and then reaches out, grabs the rope, and pulls. Setting off the glyph. Not getting any of you guys in the blast because you're outside the 20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
By a long way. Another blast and echoing rumble of thunder.
Boom.
And the door itself is open.
Hooray! Okay.
Excellent.
Let's
Give me a second and I
I
shall
have
reveal the
concentration up
room.
to 10 minutes, so I can sort of detect magic to see whether there's any, like, traps or magical glyphy shenanigans and stuff.
Yeah, in here.
Okay.
There is a bed.
Indeed.
Jump on the bed.
It's very spongy.
It's a water
squeaky
bed.
It's like you a couple of bounces and afterwards like you stop and like you're slowly sinking. You get this sinking feeling. No.
He's got one of those memory foam
think so.
mattresses.
Yeah.
Permanent memory pro mattress. Alrighty then. You do find two chests here. They are not locked. They are not. In fact, go ahead and make investigation checks. Shizuka, you find one has no glyphs on it.
Hello, moth. For some reason, I have a moth flying around in front of the screen.
It's a very rude moth. And the rest of you do not find any more glyphs. But both chests.
That doesn't mean anything.
No.
But both chests do not appear to be locked. There is no locking mechanism. There is no padlock.
Well, clearly, I'm going to look in them.
With my detect magic, because I have it up for like 10.
Yeah, there were no glyphs on the chest, so you're fine in that regard. I forgot your detect magic was up.
Yeah.
You do get a faint magical aura coming from the desk, though. Something seems to be pulling you that way.
I will
Who is
step
going
over
to
here
say?
and point to the desk.
I was going to say the desk as well.
On the
So
desk,
nothing in the chest.
There is some stuff in the chest, but we'll get to that in a minute once Charlie quits
Okay.
purring into the microphone.
That's alright. He's being a baby.
No, I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm just going to put you on mute for a second. That's better. Just so I can get the description out of the way. Sorry, Marie. So the cat stops purring. Yeah, on the desk you do find a journal that was left by Cesario. He's kept very detailed accounts since leaving Zopper on the steps that day. He talks about all the loot that he's gathered, how much of it he's going to sort of sell it off or pawn it or do something with it. But he's going to keep this particular item, which is the other thing you find on the desk. It is a similar lamp that you have, Zopper.
Oh.
Whereas yours is more like an oil lamp. I've forgotten what item we use now for it.
It's kind of like a...
Your character model, we used the energy cell from Roll20 because it didn't have lanterns on at the time.
Yeah, but like a... Yeah, I kind of described it like the thing that Mulan has the cricket in, given to her, but instead of a cricket, it's like a glass in it. So, like a box kind of, like a box sort of lantern.
Bullseye lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more like your typical Arabian oil lamp.
Yeah.
But he talks about the deal that he's made with the entity inside, and he's not happy with the deal, but he's willing to go along with it for now. And the later entries talk about how he's been looking for Zopper, and he now needs to find the other two. Only with 4 lamps can he get out of this bargain. But he'll need to find the other 2 first. But if Zopper falls into his lap again, he'll consider it his lucky charm in any case.
Damn it. So he's searching for the lamps.
I'm guessing the lamp is what the detect magic is like pinging.
Yes.
I look to Zopper with a look of sort of concern, but more like are you doing okay? Like how are you feeling? Sort of thing.
Well, the sword's glowing. It's like I have a lot of mixed emotions.
Oh yeah, the sword is confuzzed. Although it's got a much clearer ring to it now in your head. It's gone from anger to just, okay, calm down. We can figure this out.
Figure this out. Well, one thing, if I'm going to try touching this lamp, Arabian lamp, because if one thing, if we've got 2 lamps now, then at least we're 2 up compared to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you reach out,
as far as we know.
Yeah. As you reach out and touch the lamp, it warms to your touch. It goes from feeling quite cold and metallic to a warm, sort of like a wheat bag, hot water bottle sort of temperature. Doesn't burn as such. And the room begins to fill with a warm orange smoke. And in the chair by the desk, this cloud then sits and then begins to form and congeal, and what sits there is an Ifriti. A genie, if you will.
Oh.
But he sits there, he has a small little black goatee. Oddly enough, he wears like small glasses, but it's like the small sort of Elton John shades.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And he has his hair sort of slicked back, like a very young, his name's gone out of my head. I played the Joker in bloody Tim Burton Batman.
Yeah.
Nicholson.
Yeah, thank you, Jack Nicholson. Yeah, my brain was like going through all
Yeah,
of his roles. It's like,
I'm confused then for a
who
second. I was
are you?
like, Jack Nicholson.
thank you.
I was
Yes,
like,
he looks like a very young Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
And I need to throw out my voice mod again because I need a voice for this one. Where's it gone? Where has it gone? Oh, that's how they got rid of it. Why did they get rid of it? It's a. Oh no, there it is.
So who summons me from my lamp? I was in the middle of something. Do you wish to make a deal with me, young tiefling?
No.
Priestess?
No. I have a deal with another genie. I'll sort of lift up my lamp. I take it. Were you the one that made a deal with the tiefling that was here?
We had an arrangement, yes, although considering you're here and he's not, I assume he's run off and therefore is in breach of contract. And that's going to be very bad for him if he wants any more work done. She'll have to
I would
remind him later.
I would guess so. I mean, I'm going to tuck the lamp back around into my clip it back onto me, so it's on me. So, is it you that wants the other lamps, or is there someone above you?
That kind of information feels like it's on a very need-to-know basis. We're being far too formal. If you all wish to agree to a deal with me, I might be able to give you some information. Multiple people have made multiple bargains with Jinn before.
Can I release the other gin?
Sadly not. Your bargain would still need to be upheld.
No, I mean actually into this room, so he can witness another bargain.
Oh. Oh. I'm with you. God dang it, I wish I had like...
I've taken the voice mod stuff off my stream deck because the amount of times the voice mod's like, no, sorry, I don't feel like working today, boss. But you certainly can do, so do you let the genie out?
I mean, you don't have to do a voice for him or whatever. Yeah, just let the other genie out.
I need the deep one for the Ifriti, so it sounds different.
Yeah. Just so as a sort of, hey, you know that I don't release you that much. Well, here's one of your kin. Do you know him?
You will watch as this faint blue smoke then begins to envelop Zopper, and then sitting on the chest is the air djinn that she's bound herself to, dressed in like sort of flowing robes and everything else. And well, he's not family, more like distant cousin.
Ah, fair enough. I didn't like to just assume.
I got the feeling you did assume.
No, it was more before I go making a deal with this guy, doing a bit background check.
Between you and me, I wouldn't make a deal with him. Monkey's paw sort of deals.
Remember, I mean, because my deal with you is that you're helping me until I find Cesario, which we found, but he's run off again. This guy here has a deal with Cesario.
Well, then you can ask him where Cesario's gone. If he's made the bargain, he'll know where Cesario is. Although, do you want to cancel our bargain?
Oh, no, not at all. I still haven't really found him, have I? You were the one that... I did, but I've lost him again.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check as he sits there and thinks about this.
Persuasion. Oh, bugger.
I mean,
That's bad.
you found him. You know, that was the extent of the deal. You didn't have to keep him or kill him or anything like that. You just needed to locate him. And you located him all by yourself without my help at all. So, as far as I'm concerned, our contract is done.
The other thing was, remember, he was... you were his. That's what made it so weird that you, that he left you with me.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into that with you. I don't talk about my past lovers. My past deals, so we're not going to talk about it.
His deal was never finished with you. So why would he leave the lamp behind if he knew what was in there?
I'm not going to talk about it or discuss it. And it's at that point he just huffs and disappears back into his little lamp.
Okay, guys.
Well,
I was going to say.
awkward.
I was going to say, if I may, I was going to prestidigitate, if I may, how about you make a new deal with this entity since they feel like they finished this contract with you? Why didn't you strike up a new deal? Make up a new contract? Can they really say that?
It's the other. This is try to work out whether I should make a new deal with this guy as well. Unless any of you lucky people would like to.
I mean, think about it. Get to make a deal with me, you get some awesome powers. She's got them. He had some. Think how cool that would be.
I prestidigitate. I already have some powers, and they're given to me from my god.
But your god is such a bookworm. I can give you some cool powers. I mean, it's a simple deal, and a few, once our trust and relationship has grown a little bit, I can show you how to blow something up with your mind. And I don't think a wizard friend can do that just yet. Think how cool that is.
I'll turn to the others to be like.
Or you can
What do you
all make a
think?
deal with me. Doesn't have to be individual.
I would, Raga says to Shizuga, if you want to make that deal, sure, but I do have a different kind of deal in mind for our genie
What's your deal with
acquaintance
him?
here. He would help us with our endeavors, and in turn, we won't throw them into either into a volcano or freezing endless pit.
Wow.
Although that has sparked something.
Mm.
If you help our team, I'll say this to the orange gin that's out. If you help our team, I won't lock you in one of these chests. You know, you're down here, all alone in this cave. Don't know when somebody else is going to come back. Don't even know if Cesario's going to come back because he never came back for me.
We could always blow the cave up behind us.
That is true.
I hate it when your adventurers get smart on these sorts of things.
So, I mean, if
fine,
you
I
at least
suppose.
cooperate...
I will come along with you. I consider you all now a patron to my amazing magnificence.
Excellent.
He sighs and leans back in the chair, but I'm not doing it for free. If you want some actual help,
Okay.
it's going to cost you.
In what kind of payment?
Depends on the time, dear. Depends on the time. One day this might be a small favor for me. Other days it might be a bit bigger. But now your DM has to look up the group patron thing in the latest book.
Of course.
So you'll have to bear with him on that one.
My gin that I have, I will speak to again, and I will renegotiate another contract to sort of tide us over.
Fair enough then. You send him out anyway. He goes, so what's the deal then? What's it going to be this time?
I will do anything you please. I will do anything that you please until we have located both Sebastian and Cesario together in the same room, so we can figure out which one is which.
He gives you this look, and it's the kind of look of, you clever bitch.
Damn.
Careful,
I'll do
it's
anything.
learning.
What's that? Sorry?
I said, careful, it's learning.
Okay.
And he holds out his hand and goes, well, fine, then our contract resumes.
Yes, we'll shake. Remember, you can still use me for anything, so it's not that bad of a deal.
Oh, I'm well aware, darling. I am well aware. Alrighty then. So,
And we shall shake hands.
patrons. I've got to read all this later. My God, there's a lot.
Yeah. We still need to know what's in the chest as well.
Yes. So everything in here is considered part of a treasure hoard, regardless of what chest it's in.
Yes.
But I shall let you know now that Cesario was a very hard encounter.
Yes.
Yes.
Because, well, minus having any legendary actions or resistances, because his main goal was to just piss you off and get away. So, all together, as you get through all the treasure chests and bring it all up, you find 700 copper pieces.
I was going to say, should we make a party loot baggy thingy mabob?
Yeah, we'll
Can do.
make
Did you already have one?
Oh, we do. Never mind.
Yeah. I'll write this all in the chat anyway, so we know what we've got. So
Okay.
700 copper, 6,000 silver pieces.
Okay.
6,000 silver pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow. You guys were lucky.
Oh.
3,000 gold pieces.
Holy snap.
Damn.
I mean, divide it between however many of us there is.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's not too bad. And 90 platinum pieces.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
nice.
Alright then. And since there are 2 rooms of treasure, we shall roll 2 of these and see what we get. So a 53 and a 33. Okay. So 3d6.
I believe that 3 is magic number tonight.
Indeed, 3 is certainly the magic number.
So I'm guessing. So we're dividing the gold pieces. What about the silver and the copper pieces?
Yeah, I would divide them as well. So if we figure out how much it is in gold
Okay.
pieces, might be
No worries.
the best way around.
So there's Aaron.
No, Erin is just here for the day.
Ah,
Erin's probably not gonna. Erin's staying. She just happened to be in the neighborhood.
oh.
She skulked into the night. Her bat senses tinkled.
Bat monk.
Uh,
Well, I was gonna
Are we
say-
gonna do?
If
Yeah.
you want to, you all sit there and discuss something. You turn around to see where Erin is, and Erin's just gone. Batman out.
Aw.
But
I
I'll
was gonna
say
say-
another bit of good news for you all anyway. On top of all this treasure,
Okay.
welcome to level 5.
Yes.
I will say that
Yeah.
halfway through level 5 as well. Like the XP tracking off the top of my head. Because even though Cesario
okay.
ran, you still are entitled to the XP.
woohoo!
Okay. Are we including? Oh. Carry on, Mary.
Oh. No, I was just asking. We're entitled to the. You guys are entitled to the XP because you made him run.
So in theory, you could farm him. But it'd be diminishing
Yeah.
returns.
I was gonna say. Are we dividing this so Crep is included as well?
Mm-hmm. Well, only if you want to. He is considered an NPC, but it's up to you if you want to give him a share of the loot.
I mean,
He was really
Him.
helpful.
it would be
Yes.
like having a bank because even if he doesn't use it, we could use it off of him.
Well, okay, so we'll get 600 gold pieces each. Yeah, in terms of gold. And Crep will also get 600 gold. So now for the silver. So it's 6,000. So 6,000. I'll include Crep in this as well. I really feel that Crep has helped out. And I feel like he really deserves some of it. 1,200 silver pieces. 1,200 silver.
Wow,
Okay.
that's easy.
And then the 700 copper pieces. 140 each. And that's including Crep.
I must say, you guys are getting lucky for these.
Okay.
So out of all my rolls, so obviously you got all my gold and everything else.
Mm.
You also have 21 gemstones that are worth about 50 gold. But they are mixed, so you got like diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires.
21, you say?
Yeah, 21.
Okay.
Along with 2 potions of healing. And 2 first level spell scrolls.
Ooh.
And I will let these be of whichever spell you wish.
Ooh. That would be really cool.
So whoever wants to take them as like, these are my spell scrolls, let me know and I'll add them to your D&D Beyond inventories.
Okay, so 50 gold piece.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And the next ones are... Ooh, that's rather handy. And then the next one was a 77. Then a 53. And this will be the last of everything, and finally a 43. Oh my god, do not give this to Rogash, whatever you do.
Wow.
There you go. So after those crossroads, you find Goggles of Night, a bag with some Dust of Dryness in it, a potion of water breathing, and a potion of Hill Giant Strength.
Oh boy.
Which is why I was saying, don't give that to Rogash, whatever you do.
I rather would prefer to not get the potion of the Hill Giant Strength, but rather the belt.
Oh yeah, I mean, the belt will be permanent, but it's like, in a fight, you just chug this down, it's like for the next hour you are swinging tanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll 20. Why are you being such a douche?
Because it's roll 20. I will also say you do find a bag of holding in all this pile as well.
Oh yeah.
I'll be nice and give you all a bag of holding. I mean, you're level 5. It's kind of considered by now you should have a bag of holding.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Indeed.
So yeah, some cool bits going on in there.
Indeed.
I still can't believe that like that guy, like that one bandit's like, hey, guess what I got? Bam! And he's dead.
Oh yeah. Well, for the sake of sniggers and giggles, like, he blew himself up, and in that box were the spell scrolls and the potions of healing.
Lovely.
Oh, the irony.
Lovely.
Hey guys, I found these
Yeah.
potion bottles. They can heal me. I appear to be covered in shards of glass right now. I'm in considerable pain.
Nice.
So yeah, it has been an interesting time.
It
Yes.
has.
Yes.
It was a very interesting session.
Indeed.
Yeah, so thank you all for watching. I think that's a good place to put a pin in that one for
Yeah.
tonight. I shall message Dom in the group chat and say, welcome to level 5, bitches.
Nice.
And thank you to Marie for all her help tonight.
Indeed, thank you for
thank
Batmaning
you.
in and saving the party.
I'm drunk.
So yeah, so for the
My
sake of
pleasure.
Erin, for Erin's convenience to leave, you guys haul everything up, and in all that treasure pile as well include some of the stuff that Zopper remembers and the stuff that needs to go back to the warehouse because it's rightfully someone else's, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
as you get it all loaded up and ready to carry back, you turn around and go, "So Erin, where?" And Erin's gone.
Yeah.
Not a sound, no rustling of leaves,
No
nothing.
shadows.
Batman out.
The enigma.
All that's left behind is a note. It's just got a bat symbol on it.
Nice. Nice.
With pointy elf ears instead of the traditional bat ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God. I'm gonna have to design that now, aren't I?
Meanwhile, your cat Charlie's sat there like, yes, it's all gone to plan.
Yeah.
Everything has gone according to plan. Secretly, it wasn't Claw going next time, Gadget. It was actually the cat.
Oh my god. I think I can destroy undead. Hell
Yes.
So yeah, I'll update everyone's character cards, and then for the next session, it will be level 5 ready.
Sweet.
yeah. Uh-huh.
So we'll see how that goes.
Excellent.
Anyways, those of you who have been watching, thank you so much. Thank you for all the subscribers tonight as well. That was absolutely chaotic. I wish now I could actually pull up a list of new subscribers, but I don't think I can. Oh, I can actually. Streamlabs. Streamlabs will have the log somewhere. Yeah, so Ian for subscribing to tier 1, also giving a gift sub to Sith Warrior Girl, and all those that followed, Ace Silver Eye, and Matwin2, thank you all for the follow. And on that note, we're going to end tonight's stream there, so thank you all for following and watching. If you're already a follower, consider subscribing, because, you know, Twitch Prime, it is free if you have an Amazon Prime account, and it is a great way to support channels, because it takes money from Amazon, and not from yourself.
Woohoo!
Or subscribe anyway, because I think Twitch is still doing, like, it's cheaper for that first month, so abuse it. Support creatives, because, you know, 2020 was a massively crap year, and it was only creatives keeping things going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. I'm going to go find someone to raid. Who is available to raid right now?
Woohoo!
Now, I'm really tempted to go onto one channel that I have ready to raid, but sadly they are doing pools, hot tubs, and beaches, and I refuse to delve into this problem right now.
Oh, you mean the hot tub streaming?
We do not talk of the hot tub streams.
What is this mythical hot tub streams? You'll have to tell me.
Oh no.
and
There's not a lot of people I can do right now, so let's do follow Black Cats. They're doing Crusader Kings 3, so why not? If you want to watch something like Games of Thronesy, let's go raid Black Cats. So everyone hop in that raid train, and we'll see you all next time. Farewell, everybody.
good night.
Aw, hell yeah. Okay.
All right,
So.
and let us raid